Welcome back to our podcast discussion on handling interruptions without losing control. It's a topic that touches almost everyone's daily life. Right?
Oh, absolutely. It's something we all deal with, and it really can shake your sense of control if not managed well.
Right. And the idea here is that interruptions, they can feel um, frustrating, disrespectful, and well, even disempowering at times.
Yeah,
But our focus is on how you can, manage them effectively without letting them define the conversation.
exactly. And it's interesting. Why do interruptions happen in the first place? Sometimes it's um intentional, sometimes it's just pure excitement. And sometimes people are simply unaware that they're cutting in.
Yeah, it's like a mixed bag. Some people interrupt because they want to control the flow of the conversation, like, hey, listen to me.
Mm,
And others jump in just because they're excited. It makes you wonder if we're really listening or just waiting for our turn.
mm. And there's also that crucial point. Don't take it personally right away. Not every interruption is meant as an attack.
Exactly. Not every time someone interrupts do they mean to disrespect you. If you
Yeah,
immediately assume the worst, your response tends to become too defensive, and then you risk escalating the situation unnecessarily.
for sure. Staying calm is like the cornerstone here. Because if you react emotionally, then all bets are off, right?
Absolutely. And speaking of staying calm, there's this idea of holding your space. It's not about being aggressive, it's about maintaining that presence, quietly but firmly. You hold your space by
Right.
not rushing or raising your voice, even if you feel pushed off.
I like that. Confidence isn't loud agitation. It's a sort of peaceful assertiveness. Would you agree that this technique is almost like a superpower in communication?
Yeah, it's like an invisible shield. You just continue speaking when someone tries to interrupt slightly. You basically hold on to your sentence, finish your thought, and that makes it clear that you're not easily pushed off track.
Mm. And isn't that what they call strategic persistence? I mean, the idea of just calmly continuing your sentence can really shift the dynamics of the conversation.
Right, exactly. It sends a message. I'm here and I matter. And then, if the interruptions persist, the next tool is using polite assertive phrases. You can, for instance, say something like, let me just finish my point,
Yeah,
or I'll come to you in a second. It's all about being calm yet firm.
I do wonder though. Sometimes people might see that as, a bit too controlled or even a bit patronizing, especially if the interrupter doesn't respond well. What do you think?
That's a fair point. It's a delicate balance, right? You want to remain friendly and respectful, but also make sure that you keep control. If someone's repeatedly interrupting, then you need to address it directly. Maybe even say, I'd appreciate if I could complete my thought.
Yeah, that direct approach is especially important when polite cues don't work after a while. And sometimes it's not just about what you say. How you say it matters too, like your body language.
Exactly. Nonverbal cues are huge. Maintaining eye contact, using a slight hand gesture to signal, hold on a moment. These things can reinforce your presence without having to raise your voice.
Oh, heifu. And the best part is, these cues work even when the words might be misinterpreted. It's like having a backup system in your communication toolkit.
Absolutely. And then comes the interesting part, knowing when to let an interruption go. Not every interruption is worth correcting. Sometimes, in casual or fast paced conversations, your energy and focus can be better spent elsewhere.
Yeah, right. And that's all about choosing your battles. If you correct every single interruption, things might get messy, and you might end up seeming less in control.
Exactly. And there's a bigger picture here. Handling interruptions is a skill that improves with practice. It's not just about the moment you're in, but the underlying communication habits you build over time.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like the tip we discussed. Habits like staying calm, using affirming body language, or even continuing your thoughts steadily. They all add up over time to create a confident presence.
Yeah, it's like building muscle in your communication. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And that really influences how people perceive you,
Right.
right? Even if you face a few hiccups now and then, you build resilience.
Right. And I'll add that as you become more comfortable, you also start to feel less disempowered. not allowing others' interruptions to knock you off your game.
Absolutely. And just to recap, the key techniques we talked about. First, understand that interruptions can happen for various reasons. Second, don't take them personally. Third, stay calm and hold your space. Fourth, continue speaking confidently even if interrupted. Then, use polite assertive phrases. Also, acknowledge and redirect if needed. And finally, support your words with some strong body language.
Yes, exactly. And also remember, sometimes you just let it go because picking your battles is also part of staying in control.
Right, it's all about striking that balance between assertiveness and flexibility there. And as you practice, you refine your ability to gauge which interruptions are worth a firm response and which aren't.
Yeah. I do think that sometimes people might rely too much on direct verbal responses and forget the power of silence and body language, which are just as impactful. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. In fact, nonverbal cues can sometimes speak louder than words. Like a well placed pause or a knowing look can reinforce what you're saying without any additional
Absolutely.
noise.
And isn't it interesting how this approach applies not just to um, heated debates, but even in everyday casual conversations? It really provides a roadmap for communicating respect and control.
Yeah, and that's so important because ultimately, handling interruptions isn't about fighting back or dominating, it's about managing them gracefully. And that
Right.
creates a more productive and respectful dialogue overall.
Exactly. And I like how this whole method emphasizes that strong communication isn't about overpowering your interlocutor, but rather maintaining your presence and ensuring your voice is heard clearly.
Exactly. And sometimes, um, you just can't control every interruption. So, knowing when to press on and when to let go is part of the art of it all.
And that I think is one of the most empowering takeaways. Rather than feeling disempowered by interruptions, you just walk away with new tools to manage your conversations.
Right? It's like um, you're not fighting every interruption head on. Instead, you're ensuring that your message remains intact, that your
Yep.
space remains respected. That's a powerful shift in mindset.
One might even say you're strategically owning the conversation. And honestly, that sort of confidence can really change how others see you.
Absolutely. And investing time in practicing these techniques, like um, little by little in daily conversations, can make a huge difference over time. It
Right.
builds up your assertive communication skills incrementally.
Which is really the crux of efficient communication. Learning, adapting, and maintaining a respectful, confident dialogue even when disruptions occur.
Exactly. So, to wrap up our discussion, remember, interruptions come in many forms, but by staying calm, using polite yet assertive language, leveraging body language, and knowing when to let a minor interruption slide, you can keep your conversations focused and respectful.
And that's a wrap on our conversation about handling interruptions without losing control. It's all about managing your response, practicing those skills, and maintaining your presence every time.
Precisely. Use every discussion as a chance to grow that resilience and keep your communication style strong. Thanks for um, diving into these
Yeah.
details with me today.
Sure thing. Stay calm, stay clear, and keep that presence until next time.